God is exposing hearts. Hi everyone, I'm Maria Momela. Thank you for joining me. Today we'll be speaking about God exposing hearts. Um, I'll be addressing the hearts of people that are not for us, the hearts of the counterfeit, the hearts of the prodigal, and lastly, the hearts of the kingdom spouse. In the end, I'll get to tell my embarrassing situation that happened. Anyway, I want to leave that for the end, okay? So God is leaving no stone unturned. God is leaving no stone unturned. Let's start with the hearts of the people. God is exposing the hearts of the people that are not for us. With all the promises that God has been revealing to us, there are certain people we could have earmarked for certain things. And God, during this time, has revealed that this person cannot partake in this. This person cannot participate in this. Remove this person's name out of this ministry. Remove this person's name out of this business, out of this project, or whatever it is that you're working on. So God is sharpening our discernment, and God is helping us to make strong decisions so that we have a backbone and being able to always remember why certain people have been cut off from certain things. So it's like God is doing the final touch ups to help us to not understand the heart of people, but to remember the reasoning behind them not being able to partake of those things. Okay? Because there are people whom you had positions reserved for them, and God is like doing that final touch up to reveal to you, to reveal to you again and to explain again, so that we are able to understand who is for us and who is not for us. Second of all, God is revealing the hearts of the counterfeit. And for those of you whom your prodigal is still busy with the counterfeit, take it easy and know that it's only a matter of time before the whole thing dissolves, okay? And let us not look at counterfeits like they are the sort of people who are like witches and wizards casting spells and all sorts of things, because not everybody is involved in such things. If you were once involved with a person who wasn't your person in the past, it means at some point in your life you yourselves were a counterfeit. Does it mean you were an evil person? Were you casting spells? Were you a wicked person? No, you were just a normal person who was loving another person. You just did not know that it was not God's will, and that does not make you an evil person. A lot of these counterfeits are normal people, just like you and me. And just because a person is not a Christian does not necessarily mean that the person is into witchcraft. Okay? We ourselves were once counterfeits. Hallelujah. So God is exposing the hearts of the counterfeit. So your prodigal gets to see and understand the heart of a person they are trying to unite themselves with. And God is also exposing the counterfeits in our past to help us not to go back, to help us not to be tempted, not to even think of going back. God is exposing their hearts. And then God is exposing the hearts of the prodigal. I have said it and I'll continue to say that God is working on the hearts of the prodigals. The hearts of the prodigals are being softened towards God's will. The hearts of the prodigals are being softened to God's will so they can yield themselves to the purpose and to the assignment and to their calling. First is the yielding unto God for their purpose and for them to begin their journey with the Lord. And thereafter, the kingdom spouse is just a gift for them along the road. Hallelujah. And then lastly, God is exposing the hearts of the kingdom spouse. Now, it so happened I like to journal using my phone. Okay. So that's what I do. I still love good old pen and paper, but sometimes on the go, I just need my phone to just record things. Now, as I'm writing down things, whatever notes or whatever journal entry that I have, I'll be using my phone. I use the WhatsApp app, and I'll be sending it to my iPad, so that no matter what happens, I will never lose the information. Okay, that's what I've always done. It has always worked for me. I've never had any problems until one day. Well, I've had one problem. It only happened once that I had a dream that I typed it and then I sent it to my daughter. And in the morning, I got she sent a laughing emoji, and I asked her what's the problem, and she told me I'd sent her my dream. So from then on, I told myself I'd be careful. Guess what? I started to journal concerning my kingdom spouse. But I was looking back at my journey and of how God has brought me this far. You know, of my journey, of how I think about him and how I feel about him and how my journey has been. But it's just been like honest and very sweet and just straightforward. But it was for my journal. It was not for him. Like I would never tell him that. I will never tell him that. Like I am I'm straightforward, but I'm not cutthroat like that. Like I'm not that brave. And then after writing all that entry, then I sent it to his phone. I sent it in the morning accidentally. And the sad thing being, I didn't even see it. I didn't even get to see it. So I couldn't even delete it. So went on with my day. Later that evening, I get a call from him. And he was just a bit awkward in the beginning. I think he expected me to say something concerning the message I sent, and I never said anything. And it was only the next day that I realized that I sent the journal. Like, I felt like saying, Earth, open and swallow me up. So it was pretty awkward. Like, I had to send a message to try and explain. It was just, I kept on saying, like, Lord, why did you allow this to happen? Like, why didn't I just send it to somebody else? Why didn't I send it to my daughter at least, or someone else? I don't know who, but why did it have to be him? So, like, I was like, what can I say? Like, he's already read it. Like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess as people, sometimes we do not really want the other person to know how much they really mean to us and to know how much we care for them. And I feel like with that journal, it literally just exposed my heart. And I was like, I can't believe this. This is I don't want to say it's sad, but it's like a bit embarrassing. Like I kept saying, Lord, why didn't you stop me? Why didn't you say anything? Like, why didn't you show me so I can delete it quickly? So I guess God is really exposing what is in the hearts of the people. So it is what it is. I can't take it back. So yeah, you can pray for me. Thank you guys. So yeah, God is leaving no stone unturned. And God is revealing whatever that's in the hearts of the people, every corner. All right. And God is doing this to people with them not being aware. Like, look how long it took for me. It took me 24 hours to realize that I sent the man my diary entry. Like, yeah. So God is exposing what's in the hearts of man. So if it's something good, that the people will see what is good. And if it's bad, the people will see what is bad. So either way, may God be with us. Yeah. Thank you guys. God bless.